Hello everyone, welcome for today's live. I am Deepika Rathod, Chief Nutrition Officer, Head Nutritionist, Lifestyle Expert and Head of Gut Vertical from Luke's team. And today I'm here to talk about certain tips that you all can follow, particularly around the festivities, to make sure that you're taking care of your gut as well as overall health. We all know Diwali is around the corner. We are busy shopping, we are just busy with cleaning and pre-preparations for Diwali. And with Diwali comes consequences like parties and all, which are like good consequences. But still, when we attend parties, Diwali parties, card parties, or late night parties, we tend to slip off from our regular routine. We tend to eat things which are not really, that great for our body. We tend to affect our sleep cycle. We tend to drink as well, alcoholic beverages. Sometimes people also indulge in aerated beverages because that's the time they don't want to miss out on having fun. And with respect to having fun, we always relate it to the food and drinks that we have. But it's always important to remember that Diwali is the festival of light. So celebrate it with your family, with your friends, but also be mindful of your meals, of your drinks that you're having, to make sure that this festival of light is spreading light inside your body as well, spreading light of health, spreading light of prosperity. So let's look at certain tips that you all can follow on a regular basis to just take care of your gut health, to make sure that you don't suffer from heaviness, bloating, or constipation, sometimes loose motions as well due to food which may not be suitable for the stomach. So to start with, the very first pointer that I would want to highlight it to everyone is keeping yourself well hydrated. With all the celebrations around, with all the travel, meeting people, getting into get-togethers, gatherings, we tend to miss out on the water intake. And when the water intake goes down, that's when we start noticing constipation, dehydration, or other gut-related issues. So to make sure that you're not getting into constipation or your motions are super smooth even during the festive period, it's very, very important for you to keep a track on your water intake. Whether it is normal water or your lemon water or maybe infused waters, but just try and have more water to ease out your motion and to flush out more toxins from the body, that too naturally without any laxative or any support from outside. Secondly, if you're not having enough amount of water, you will feel heavy. There can be water retention which can make you feel heavy, bloated, or you may feel like you have put on weight as well. So to make sure that you're feeling lighter during the festivities and enjoying with everybody, hydration is very, very important. In case you're on the go and you feel that if I drink more water, I might have to get down to pee every now and then. But that's not the case. When you drink too much of water at a time, that too when you're gulping it, it puts more pressure on the bladder. And then you have to, visit the loo frequently. But if you are sipping your water every now and then, your water is getting properly absorbed in the stomach and utilized by your body. Then it is not putting any pressure on the bladder or your kidneys. So that will help you in controlling your urination or urine urges as well. So let's make sure that you're sipping on your water intake and not giving up on hydration at all during the festivities. Second is, we have been discussing about the meal flow every now and then, and it's very, very important that when you are traveling, you have to follow a meal flow whenever you're eating out or whenever you're having your reward meals. So you always start with your fiber, your veggies first. When you have your fiber first, you're taking care of your gut. The fiber adds bulk to the motion, so that means there will not be any kind of issues with constipation or anything. After the fiber is your protein. So make sure that you don't miss out on your protein intake as well during the festivities. Otherwise what happens is we are so busy with, just trying the fried stuffs, which are loaded with carbs, we tend to miss out on our protein intake. And this can also affect the sugar level. So that's where the fiber and protein comes in picture. Have it first, making sure that your sugar levels doesn't spike your stomach health stays in check, and after this you can end up having little amount of your carbs, whatever is available. And always keep your desserts at the last. If you have your desserts first, one is you may overeat on it, and second, it is definitely going to then affect your sugar levels. But if you're eating by the flow, adding the right kind of nutrition to your body first and then going ahead with the desserts, you will be more mindful. You will eat lesser quantity. At the same time, you will feel satiated. You will not feel deprived at all. So let's make sure that you focus on the flow and also chew your food slowly. We tend to overeat. We tend to take larger quantities, particularly when we are at the get-togethers or functions or meeting family and friend or eating outside as well. So if we are slowing down, chewing the food properly, your body will let you know what is the good portion for itself, and you will not overeat as well. If we don't overeat, definitely our body doesn't feel heavy the next day. We don't feel bloated, there's no acidity, there's no gas production, the motions are super smooth and you feel lighter. But when we tend to overeat, that's when we suffer from all these issues. So let's make sure that you chew your food properly and follow the flow when you're eating out over the weekend or during the festivities. After that, I would like to talk about keeping your body more alkaline. Now, there are many people who might have not had any kind of alcoholic beverages for last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because they are waiting for this festival. It's around the festivities that we meet people and then we feel like engaging in social drinking. So if you are that kind of person, or if you are even a person who is drinking on a regular basis, let's make sure that you add a glass of lemon water at the start, in between, and at the end of your alcoholic beverages, because your alcohol actually puts more pressure on the liver for its detoxification. So if your liver is just occupied with alcohol detoxification, it can't do other functions. It can't work on digesting your fat. It can't work on your metabolism. It can't work on hundreds of other functions. But if you are making sure that you drink lemon water in between your alcoholic beverages, you're keeping your body alkaline, you're reducing the pressure from the liver. So yes, the liver will still detoxify, but it is able to do the other functions as well. At the start, in between every drinks, and at the end as well, you have to take a glass of lemon water. It can be room temperature, it can be warm. Just squeeze some lemon in water and have it to keep your body more alkaline, which will not make you feel acidic as well after a binge drinking session or a binge eating session. And at the same time, don't drink on an empty stomach. Whenever you drink on an empty stomach, the alcoholic beverages, it tends to create more acidic environment in your body. Then you are bound to feel acidic. Some people may also observe acid reflux increasing around that time. To make sure that you're not suffering from all these issues, lemon water will be handy. Lemon water will be handy. Secondly, try and munch on some alkaline vegetables when you are drinking alcohol. So things like cucumber, carrot will be helpful, or at least eat something and then you can have your alcoholic beverages so that it doesn't put more pressure on the body. So this was about your alcohol indulgence over the weekend or during the festivities. Let's make sure that you're doing that. Also, most of the parties and everything will happen over the weekend itself. So let's make sure that you're taking out time for your workouts on the weekdays. Don't miss out on your workout, because we are definitely going to get into the mode of celebrations. We may miss out on our healthy stuff, healthy food and healthy routine. But till the time there is weekend, these weekdays you can utilize for yourself. Let's make sure that you're getting your workouts on a daily basis, at least till Friday, and then again start back after the Diwali vacation and everything. But even during the festivities, let's try and make sure that you don't miss out on your walks. If you're not able to do any kind of exercise, workout or yoga, getting walks on a regular basis, at least 8 to 10,000 steps, will be helpful to make sure that your blood circulation is still on, you're able to digest the food that you have eaten properly. If you are regularly walking or doing post meal walk as well, it will make sure that you don't suffer from any kind of gas production, bloating, burping, flatulence, acidity, constipation issue as well. So let's make sure that you're tracking your steps on a regular basis and improving your blood circulation with the help of movement or activity. Apart from that, because there is festivities around, we are definitely going to have late nights. It's fine to have late nights during celebrations, but at the same time, if you are sleeping late, make sure that you are catching up with your sleep, giving the complete rest that is required by the body, and maybe wake up late. So if you're sleeping by 2 o'clock or so, try and wake up a little late, till 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. next morning if you don't have any kind of other commitments to do in the morning. So this way you will be able to catch up with your sleep. Your body will be able to go through a proper healing, repair, recovery cycle. The digestion will also be proper. If your sleep gets disturbed, that's when you also start noticing issues like constipation or acidity. Or this can also lead to headaches. So if you don't want to suffer from all these issues, particularly during the celebration or festive season, make sure that you're catching up with your sleep. If you feel that sleeping late at 2 a.m. or so is getting difficult for you, or you're staying up for a longer duration, then just focus on sitting in a dark room. Keep your room as dark as possible to make sure that the body is able to produce melatonin. Try and focus on just the left nostril deep breathing. Close your right nostril completely. Inhale and exhale only through the left nostril, wherein your exhale should be double the amount of inhale. And you can do it in the lying down position as well. Do it for 10 counts or 5 minutes at least. This will help in calming down your mind and helping you in getting into a better sleep cycle. So once you get into a better sleep cycle, wake up a little late or catch up with your sleep on days where you know that you're going to have late nights. So this will further help you with improving your overall gut health as well as making you feel better. Now, the last tip that I want to share is very important, and you all can follow it to make sure that you're keeping your gut health in check, improving your metabolism as well, because it's around the festivities that we tend to indulge in food which are unhealthy, or maybe we overeat, and that also makes us put on more weight. So what y'all can do is, if you know that you're going out and the meals are not in your control, one is you can have your salads at home and then leave for any get-togethers or parties. So you're lining up your stomach in the house itself with the alkaline dose of salad and then moving out. Secondly, you can even take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, mix it in a glass of water, drink it at home, and then after half an hour, 45 minutes, when you reach the venue, you can start eating. So this apple cider vinegar also helps in improving the digestion, plus it also takes care of your metabolism. When your metabolism is perfect, that's when you don't put on weight around the festive season as well. So let's try and follow these healthy tips on a regular basis, starting from today itself till the Diwali is on, so that you take care of your meals, you take care of your sleep cycle, you take care of your overall blood circulation, and stay healthy around the festivities as well. Let me see if I have any questions as such. Okay, what does one do with acid reflux? Now it depends on what has led to that acid reflux. There are many reasons for the acid reflux to happen. One is heavy meal. Second is maybe you're drinking too much of water with your meals as well, because when we drink too much of water with the meal, we tend to dilute the digestive juices or stomach acids. And then the stomach has to produce even more acid to break down the food that you have eaten, which also leads to acid reflux. Lack of sleep also leads to acid reflux. Or if a person is sleeping immediately after having a meal within an hour or so, that also allows the acid to trickle up the esophagus and create that irritation. So to make sure that you're not observing acid reflux, one is avoid water with your meals. It should be always 30 minutes either before or after the meal. Second is don't lie down immediately after the meal. There should be minimum gap of 2 hours between your meal and your lying down or bedtime. Third is, in case you're feeling acidic, then 1 hour after your meal you can take lemon water, because lemon again makes the body a little alkaline, which will help in reducing the acid reflux. So this can be done. Water intake, somebody is asking, water intake can be 2.5 liter, or if you are a person who is into workouts and doing regular workout even during the festivities, then 3 liter is what we need to aim at. So let's make sure that you all stay hydrated and allow your body to cleanse itself naturally with the help of water itself. Great, so that was it. After the festivities and all, in case you all still suffer from any kind of gut issues and all, then we are always here to help. It was really good connecting with you all. Wishing you all a happy Diwali in advance. Let's make sure that you follow all the tips that I shared with you all today and keep your gut health as well as your overall health in check during the festivities as well. Take care. Bye.